glad you had the audacity to watch my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. So Ice Cold, I'm gonna add you to the stream. You go ahead. I don't know if you're got these cheeseburgers, man, but I'm gonna add you to the stream.
Alright.
Ice Cold, hi. What do you
Hello,
got to
lady.
add today? Are you got these cheeseburgers, man?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay. So what did you have to add to today's topic? Are black men encouraging black women to be overweight?
I don't believe that. I mean, just being in the community, being in the suburbs, being in the hood, men like what they like. I've heard women tell women, "Oh, girl, you too skinny. You need to eat more." And all that. I never really heard too many men say that because if a man feel like you too skinny for him, he just move on to something that's a little more on his level or whatever, that he feels, far as in my experience.
I'm gonna ask you. You can see the screen, correct?
I'm sorry, what you say?
You can see my screen.
Am I? Do I consider who?
No, I was saying my screen, the woman that I'm sharing on the screen. Can you see her?
Oh, so yes, that's here.
I'm gonna ask you, and I want you to be honest. This woman that's on the screen, would you find her aesthetically pleasing, and do you think most of the black men that you know would find her aesthetically pleasing? Meaning, do you think she looked good?
I'll I'll
And be
I'll,
honest.
I'll give
Be
you one
honest.
up. I'll give you one up. My wife is built the same way, and most
Okay.
people that I'm
Okay.
around think that'd be a beautiful woman.
So
Yes,
you said that your wife is built this way, and then you said that most of the men that you know, they would find her to be beautiful, right?
yes, by all means.
Okay, so do you would you find her to be do you know that I'm sorry, would you find her to be overweight?
No, I mean it depends on. I mean, people go by the BMI thing. I, I think it's just about genetics and the person when it comes to that because I mean I think more so you're overweight if you more so I think have more of a belly than anything. That's what I always thought. It's nothing wrong with having a belly. I ain't knocking nobody that got one, but more so that because you see women who are her size who are big, not big women or whatever, but they don't have no stomach or anything. That's a lot. That runs real rampant in the South, where you got big women with no stomach. So how can you really classify them as really fat? Like we ain't we ain't really got no gut or nothing. Like so.
So I'm gonna say, as a nurse in the medical field, of course, and as somebody who understands the BMI scale, and as somebody who is shaped similar to this woman on the screen, that I myself understand that I am overweight. I know according to the BMI standard that I would be considered obese. And so with this woman that is on the screen, your wife, if she is shaped like this woman, more than likely would also be considered obese. And that's the reason why I said that black men, because a lot of black men, you said that the majority of the black men that you know would find this woman aesthetically pleasing. They would think she looks good. They wouldn't consider her weight. They more so consider, like I said earlier, waist to hip ratio, meaning is your stomach big compared to your butt? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would think more than likely it's more because I've read that there's healthy content in a woman having a big behind, even with far as her bearing children, the intelligence level of the children, pretty much. I've read articles about that. So, but
Wait a minute. Wait, repeat that. You said you've read articles that said women with big booties have healthier children. What
have
did you say?
not more so healthier, but more in I guess intelligent children. More so, what I'm saying? I didn't really read the healthy part, but more so intelligent children. You know
Oh,
that, that
okay. I've never. You said you read an actual study that said women with big booties have more intelligent children.
that's what I read. I didn't do the
Oh Lord.
studying myself. I just read the article. I know it sounds silly, But I read articles that that told that. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not here to pretend I'm one. But a big butt is aesthetically pleasing to whoever like big butts, and that's what they're going. That's what people are going to go for. Even I see women slapping each other butts when they see a big butt and stuff. So it just curves is nice. Just is what it is.
And that's exactly why I'm gonna share one more picture with you. I'm gonna see if you what you think about this woman, because that's exactly why I that's exactly why I made this topic and why I made this video, because most black men would find that woman to be attractive, and they would not consider her to be overweight, even though the BMI scale and standard would consider her to be overweight. I'm gonna show one more woman and let me know if you think that this woman is overweight.
All right.
Can you see her? Now you see her with pajamas.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
you see her change into her dress.
I mean, let me say that I don't really see no belly on her. Maybe because she's a big girl, maybe you could consider her as being overweight or obese. But me, I'm physically attracted to her already without even knowing who she is as a person. That's someone that I would approach, if I was single. So, but that's just me though. If that makes any sense. I'm sorry, are you still there? Is it my phone? Hold on.
I'm sorry, I had muted my mic because you were borging a little bit, and I didn't know if it was my mic or yours. But unfortunately, I know you tried to get up here and make a point, but you're making my point.
Okay.
Most black men that I know in the Midwest and especially in the South would find both of these women that I shared on the screen to be aesthetically pleasing. They would say that she is beautiful. And
Mm-hmm.
I myself believe that both of those women are beautiful women. But
Me too.
when you also have black men getting on social media yelling that they want thin and fit women, if you want to go by the actual BMI standard that is created by white men for America and internationally, these women that you find aesthetically pleasing are actually overweight women. You may not find them to be overweight simply because, like you said, they don't have that much gut and they have bigger butts. So for you, the big butt is the big butt is more aesthetically pleasing. So for you, as long as they don't have a big gut, they must not be overweight. But that is not how the scale works. The scale does not work by you can't you're looking at somebody and saying, well, they don't have a big gut, so they must not be overweight. That's not how things work. And I'm glad that you got on here and was honest, but you just made more of a point that black men are encouraging black women to be overweight because these women are overweight. And like you said, most most of you and most of your friends would find this woman to be aesthetically pleasing. Both of these women. Let me read a comment. Coco Melon, you know black men are making up that data. I'm gonna really look into this data that you said that you read that women with bigger butts have smarter and more intelligent children. That is something new to me. I've never heard that. But I'm definitely gonna look it up. If you say you read it somewhere, I'm gonna look it up because that's something that's different. I've never heard of that. Did you have something else to say? If you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have the audacity to come back for more.